Tectum Softnote has been absolutely pumping as of late. Cryptocurrency in general has been pumping as of late, and I can see if we continue this bullish trend that Tectum is going to be challenging these all-time highs. Absolutely floored, just over $3. Anyone that bought the absolute bottom is absolutely laughing right now, and it's looking like we're just consolidating right now, potentially looking for another push to the upside. Because that doesn't look bearish in my eyes. Crypto right now does not look bearish in my eyes, and I think Tectum is going to keep rallying hard. I mean, look at that. That is a nice push to the upside. Now, what is Tectum? Tectum is their blockchain, right? And Softnote is their product. So Tectum, right? It's a proof of utility blockchain, and they're currently reaching around 1.38 million transactions per second in peak time, which puts every single other layer one out there to shame. And what these guys are doing in order to achieve those speeds is they're transferring ownership of wallets. So it's pretty much instant payments. And these guys are also a layer 2. They are able to scale any cryptocurrency out there to absolutely undefined and unseen before speeds. So they've just partnered with Casper. Right now they're doing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, blah, 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 USDT, and they're allowing for transfers of value in the cryptocurrency space to be achieved in unfathomable amounts of speed, right? It is absolute, like their speed is just phenomenal. And just what they're doing in the crypto space, so they're a layer 1, they're a layer 2, and they're also optimizing privacy, anonymity, and security online while transferring value. What they're doing is they're revolutionizing the crypto space, and that hype is starting to build. People are starting to talk about it on Twitter. It's starting to gain a nice following. Our market cap is growing. And it's also, I would recommend potentially looking into UNCX staking because it's almost at 60% per annum right now. It is lock staking, so just be careful with that if you're looking to sell in the next 6 weeks, but I'm looking to hold this for the long term, right? I'm looking for a bull run exit on this coin because I was very lucky to buy at the absolute bottom of this. So the portfolio is loving it right now. But the thing with Tectum, right, is this is still cheap. $7-8 is still cheap. And if you have a look right now, we're just consolidating, right? It's just consolidating. It looks like we're pushed up quite sharp here. That's around... It's gone up a little bit again. Jeez. Since I thought about starting the video. Alrighty. Yeah, so it's still cheap compared to where it's going to go. And if that hype continues to grow and people continue talking about this project, Tectum Softnote is going to absolutely flourish in the bull run. So Tectum, it's a very nice looking website. The website's bought me here. The fastest blockchain for all industries. So right now they are looking to partner with retail stores and different industries out there to utilize their Softnote product. And I believe they have actually partnered with a few already. What this means, right, is say, for example, I have a Tectum Softnote wallet and I want to buy from this retailer, right, that's offering a product that accepts Tectum Softnote. I can send them, right, a filled and minted Softnote. They can accept it and then I can receive my product. That's basically how it works, but it's unprecedented speeds, right? Happens extremely quickly. Puts Visa and MasterCard to shame, right? 5,000% more powerful than Visa or MasterCard, and it's just, yeah, that speaks for itself. So here is a little bit of information about Tectum Softnote. It's like basic, but you don't need to know too much about the product, right? You don't need to read the entire white paper to get what this product is doing. But as we spoke about before, exceeds 1 million TPS. It's transactionless payments. So it's not actually, there's no transaction taking place, right? It's a transfer of wallet ownership. That's how they're able to reach these crazy amounts of speed. It's also a crypto wallet, right? So the Tectum wallet is a crypto wallet. It's actually not a bad idea holding some Tectum in your Tectum wallet. Like I like to, because I'm holding a decent bag of this, I like to hold a little bit in MEXC, a little bit on my MetaMask, and a little bit in my Tectum wallet just to be safe. But right now I'm also holding a bit in UNCX just for staking privileges. It's a flexible, scalable, and completely secure solution for online user authentication. Also the fastest blockchain. So as we spoke about before, it is the fastest blockchain in the world. We can see Bitcoin, 7 transactions per second. Ethereum, 25 transactions per second. Blah, 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 blah. Phantom, It's putting fandom to shame, right? Tectum Softnote, it's going to be at least reaching 1 million transactions per second with that 1.38 million transactions per second in peak performance time. And this is here to scale Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and all of these coins eventually, right? Also USDT, it's able to transfer USDT just like you transfer normal US dollars or in US cash, right? But it's also digitalizing that cash. So it's not actually taken off the decentralized world. We're not going to be walking around paying for a 6-pack of beers with a crypto soft note, right? You're going to be using these online to transfer from person to person or person to retailer. And it is scaling Bitcoin like we have never seen before. Like if we can transfer Bitcoin, right, at 1 million transactions per second, that is a global, right? That is an interstellar cryptocurrency network, right? So I'm just going to quickly gaze on the Twitter. So I've just got 49.4 thousand followers. So it is rising every day at the current point. You can see these guys right now are looking for more businesses to accept their soft note, all right? A new partnership, right? These guys are pulling partnerships out of their ass. And sorry for the bad language, but there are so many partnerships happening with this project. Like, look at this. Another partnership. Like, it's unbelievable. And where is the Casper... where is it? God, they have a few posts. Here it is. So they're integrating the Casper cryptocurrency. All right, you're able to fill, mint, and send soft notes with Casper inside of them, allowing Casper to reach 1.3 million transactions per second plus, which is way faster than what Casper is currently doing right now. And I think that's amazing. Right, these guys are looking to push their soft note product going into the bull run, and the amount of hype that they're trying to build, and they are being able to develop early, right, real early in the crypto bull run is good. Right, these guys are going to look to attack the next 6 months hard because these guys want to gain that following and gain that friction to push themselves into the next bull run. So I'm just going to quickly cover the tokenomics, and I'm going to give my price prediction for Tectum Softnote. All right. So you can see right now, 12 months after release, we're going to be over 50%, just under 60% of our circulating supply out. Around 36 months, all right, 3 years after release, we're going to see about that 100% of the circulating supply out. So I think it's going to create an entry for even the next bull run, right, to potentially get another nice buy in this. But in saying that, I'm not going to hold it, right? I'm not going to hold it through this bull run. I'm taking my profits and I'm running for the hills, all right? But when it comes down again, if it's still looking like it's going to be in a prevalent narrative, that's when you look to re-get in and solidify those gains. But that's going to take about 3 years to get there. So 2 years from now is about here. We're going to have just under around 80% of our circulating supply out. So that's going to be pretty good for the project. 80% is a nice number because anything over 50% is pretty good, right? Unless you're in the gaming sector and you want to have that 5% of your circulating supply out. Gaming, it doesn't really matter. Gaming still runs. But with more real projects out there, right, and real world projects, you like to have a higher circulating supply. Say, for example, Anchor, 100% of the circulating supply or just under. It builds trust in a project, right? It's showing that we're not here to just dilute the market cap last second in the bull run so that we can quickly run and take our gains, right? So I think that the Tectum Softnote going into the future, right, is going to be looking to really build that trust with its community. And it's not going to be dumping a huge amount of circulation onto the supply in one hit. All right, so my price predictions are always hard because you never actually know where a coin's going to go. You can make estimated guesses, right? But you're never actually going to know where it's going to go. In market cap, right? In market cap capitalization of the project, I think we're going to reach $1 billion in market cap purely for the fact of what this project is offering. And these guys, like, when I bought the bottom of this coin, no one was talking about it, right? It's hard to buy coins that no one are talking about that have absolutely flawed. But if you can get in early, right, and you can see where the hype's going to be before it gets there, see where the money is going to be before it gets there, you can make a considerable amount of money. So I think $1 billion from the current point is definitely achievable. I think $2 billion is achievable. I think $5 billion, if these guys push, is achievable. $10 billion, I probably wouldn't be in at $10 billion, to be honest. I'd probably be out by $10 billion. But I think around $5 billion is quite quite achievable. I do think this project is going to 100x. I think this project is too good for it to not 100x. You know what I mean? This project is exceptionally well crafted, right, in the cryptocurrency space. It is building that trust among its investors, and it's slowly building that hype. And going into the bull run, I'm going to be looking for people to really start running this project. Like people on Twitter, large followers on Twitter are starting to talk about this. All right, and I could predict that in the bull run, a lot more hype is going to be around this project, just like there is on every project. All right, so I reckon $5 billion is achievable. I do think Tectum will 100x. All right. And I think it's going to be a really good play. I think from the current point, it can still 100x. I think if you bought in cheap, you're going to have a lot more returns. If you bought anywhere in this dip, congratulations. You're probably about to make quite a bit of money. Same with Injective. If you bought Injective cheap, right? I'm not comparing this to Injective, but if you bought Injective cheap, you're going to make a lot of money. And if you buy any project cheap that runs, you're going to make a lot of money. And I think Tectum is going to do the exact same thing. So that's my video on Tectum. If you like the video, consider leaving a like and consider subscribing. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you may be. I hope those portfolios are fucking running. All right. My portfolio lately has been great. I hope your portfolio has been pulling multiples. All right. That's why I ring crypto. All the early investors deserve to make that money. And I really hope it has been treating you guys well. And I hope the markets in general have been treating you well. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.